If you're over 40 years old and you want to use the keto diet to quickly lose stubborn fat for the New Year's and beyond, pay close attention. Inside this video, I'm going to share how to beat the keto flu. And I'll explain exactly what the keto flu is if you're not familiar with it. And I'll also explain how the ketogenic diet works and why it can be so effective for therapeutic and weight loss benefits. However, if you're over 40 years old, it's not designed for your current hormonal condition. So you have to make sure that you pay close attention to this video because I'm going to teach you how to overcome these pitfalls. So up here you're going to see a list of symptoms of the keto flu, the deficiencies, and the solutions that you can use to overcome this. Now, the first thing you need to understand is how the keto diet works. You see, when you go on a keto diet, you eliminate all carbs and you eat 75% friendly fats, 20% protein, and just 5% carbohydrates. Now, when you do this, your body switches fuel sources. And instead of using glucose from carbohydrates as a fuel, it starts using ketones from friendly fats, and the body's liver starts producing ketones. So the brain and the body starts living on ketosis. Now, this is known for a variety of benefits, but to get there, the body goes through withdrawals. And this is known as the keto flu, and it can lead to brain fog, low energy, sugar cravings, headaches, hunger, constipation, decreased performance, insomnia, and even metabolic slowdown. So it also has some deficiencies, and many reasons that this may happen is because of these deficiencies. Fortunately, I'm going to teach you how you can overcome the deficiencies as well as the symptoms. So magnesium, potassium, and sodium become very deficient on a ketogenic diet. So you can consider supplementation. My recommendation is if you don't want to supplement, just go ahead and make sure that you choose foods that are lower in carbohydrates but are rich in magnesium, potassium. And don't be afraid to salt your food with high quality rock salt. Salt does not cause high blood pressure. The research now confirms that. But especially using a high quality rock salt like Himalayan sea salt. It's very important that you liberally salt your foods when you're on the keto diet. The other thing that it lacks, and this is extremely important for the hormones of people over 40, is iodine and glucose, which are both necessary to produce thyroid hormones. So the paleo and the keto diet are both very low in iodine. And from 1971 to the year 2000, research shows iodine levels in Americans' diets plummeted by 50%. So there's just another reason to get iodine because it's necessary for thyroid hormones. So get some seafood and some sea vegetables. So cod, sardines, clams, scallops, sea vegetables, kelp, seaweed. This will help boost up your iodine levels and help you produce more thyroid hormones. And the next one is very important, glucose. See, glucose from carbs. See, you cut out carbs on the keto diet, so there's zero glucose. Well, glucose is actually responsible because for thyroid hormones, it is the building block of TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. So the solution to this is to use a strategic high carb cheat meal at a specific time every single week. Using strategic high carb cheat meals will help respike your body's thyroid hormone. So this will also help increase your leptin sensitivity, and leptin is considered the body's #1 fat burning hormone. Now over at my website, you can learn exactly about when to use these strategic high carb cheat meals, but it's very important that you also use the right food combinations. You see, by combining your foods the right way, it can help you overcome the hunger, the constipation, the decreased performance, and even the insomnia. Because when you combine your foods the right way, especially a couple hours before bed, you balance out your cortisol cycle, which allows the body to release melatonin, which is a precursor to releasing serotonin, which induces deep sleep. So combining your foods has a plethora of benefits that will help you overcome these symptoms of the keto flu. And I show you exactly how to do that over at my website inside my system called the Over 40 Hormone Reset Diet. Now, the last thing to understand is strategic meal timing, and this is the most important one for people over 40. If you just simply time your meals the right way every single day, at least 4 or 5 days of the week, you don't have to do it all the time, what will end up happening is you can reset your hunger hormone, ghrelin. You can increase GH, growth hormone, up to 1200%, and then you coax the brain into releasing more norepinephrine. And what this does is it helps eliminate brain fog, it boosts your energy levels, and it eliminates your sugar cravings because you're controlling ghrelin, you're releasing growth hormone and norepinephrine, so you can overcome this. So there is a snapshot of how people over 40 can overcome the keto flu. Now, for those of you who click and go over to my website and learn all about my one-day hormone resetting diet solution, and you grab a discounted copy for the New Year's, I offer you a 90-day money-back guarantee. This is the most comprehensive diet plan designed for the current hormonal condition of people over 40 years old. And if you take advantage today, I'm going to give you a free bonus called the Over 40 Hormone. It's called the Over 40 Keto Cheat Sheets. So inside this little bonus guide, you're going to get a meal plan. You're going to get a grocery list. I'm also going to give you a ton of tips and tricks and hacks to overcome these symptoms. And then you'll learn exactly how to use the timing, the combinations, and the strategic high carb cheat meals the right way so that you can reset your body's master fat burning hormones and still get amazing benefits from the keto diet. So thanks for watching this, and God bless.